What are you?
Whoa, whoa! Ah! You mother...
Cops are supposed to maintain the rules of the road, but what happens when they're the ones breaking them? Today, we're going to take a look at 5 stories where cops caused brutal, dangerous accidents. Starting with this story, where a cop does the unthinkable to a pregnant mother for a minor offense. In July 2020, an officer in Arkansas noticed a car speeding on a freeway. He put on his lights, urging the driver to pull over. The woman quickly puts on her blinkers, slows down, and appears to be looking for a safe place to pull over. Apparently, the officer didn't think she was pulling over fast enough. When the cop tapped the woman's back bumper, her car spiraled into the next lane and flipped upside down from the force of the impact.
It rolled over. Get me EMS started.
The officer approaches to find a pregnant first-time mother dangling upside down, suspended by her seatbelt.
Are you the only one in the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay.
Pregnant.
Well, ma'am, you've got to pull over when we
I
stop.
had my flashes
It doesn't matter,
on.
ma'am.
Thought it would be safer to wait until the exit.
No, ma'am. You should pull over when law enforcement stops you, okay?
Though the state law does suggest people find a safe place to pull over, the officer stands by his ego, despite using deadly force to stop her. After recovering, the driver sued the department for using excessive force. She gave birth to a healthy girl a few months after surviving the accident. Unfortunately, the next driver wouldn't be so lucky. On January 3, 2020, law enforcement in Detroit began pursuit of a car. They didn't have probable cause for the stop, and it had deadly consequences. The police car turned on their spotlight, but not their overhead lights, as required by policy when a pursuit is begun. Reportedly, they didn't turn on their overhead warning lights because it would start their cameras. Little did they know, their cameras were already recording. The car began to swerve as the spotlight blasted in the back window. As they turned onto a main street, the driver, Lonell Dixon, blew through a red light and collided with a van.
Holy man! Get my wife out, man. Please.
7 telegram.
Tragically, Miracle Jamerson, the female passenger, did not survive the crash. Lonell Dixon, who was driving under the influence, was arrested. The officers involved in the crash were reprimanded for trying to conceal their role in the car chase. The next officer not only tried to conceal his role, but degraded the man he nearly killed.
What are you doing, man? Stop tailgating me!
In May of 2022, a man who goes by the name Hyped Life was driving down a Florida freeway, enjoying a sunny day on his motorcycle when the unthinkable happened.
Nah, there's no way that's a cop, bro. What are you doing, bro? Oh, maybe it is. Shit. Why he brake check me? What are you? What are you?
Rather than conducting a normal traffic stop, the cop chooses to brake check the man on the motorcycle, an action with potentially deadly consequences. Instead of checking if the motorcyclist was okay, the cop attempts to justify his actions.
What are you doing, man? Stop tailgating me! Dude, you're an asshole, man. Why are you doing that? Okay? Put your hand behind your back. No, stay right here. All 3 of you can probably take a ride to the jail for driving reckless. Why are you guys tailgating me, man?
In reality, it was the cop who was driving recklessly and used excessive, deadly force to stop the motorcyclist. The motorcyclist was speeding, but not felony speeding. He was going at most 15 miles per hour over the speed limit, which does not constitute an arrest. The motorcyclist was put in cuffs in the middle of the freeway and eventually let go. as the cop had no probable cause for arrest. In our next case, the cop's blatant disregard for the law led to a potentially fatal encounter.
Why the fuck were you looking at your phone, officer? I got a text from a fucking another officer here.
In July of 2018, a man named William went out to enjoy a casual bike ride. He never could have expected what would happen on that drive.
Whoa! Whoa! Ah! You mother... Why the fuck were you looking at your phone, officer? I got a text from a fucking another officer here. Give me a second.
Not only was William's bike destroyed, but he sustained injuries from the crash. Not that the officer seemed to be too concerned about them.
396. God damn it! Why were you texting? I don't care if you're texting.
I wasn't texting. I was looking at my phone.
Either way.
Yeah, I know. It was my bad.
Why are you doing that in a turn?
I wasn't paying attention.
Officer, holy shit, dude. Ah. I can walk. How's my arm look?
Your arm's fine.
How about this one?
You're fine. There's no braces. That's the only braces you got right there.
To this officer's credit, he was the only one on this list to apologize. Regardless, his reckless driving resulted in him being fired from his position. Which one of these did you find the most shocking? Let us know in the comments down below.